I'm curious to see how the wide receivers shook out. Obviously, Debo was not participating. Sounds like Jennings was on the outside. So, wide receiver wise, how did that look? If somebody goes down, how do you see them kind of making up for that? Who plays outside, who plays inside? Just what did you see from the wide receivers today?
So the way I saw it was no Debo. So the starters on the outside were Ayuk and Jennings, and the starting slot receiver was Ray McLeod.
Okay.
That's the way I saw it. Danny Gray was playing with the backups. Ayuk was playing with the backups a lot too. Then you also had 17, Malik Turner with the 50-yard catch, 81 who slipped in. He's not making the team. I don't know who that guy is. It was a quick practice, man. They didn't get many balls.
Okay, I'll say that's a little interesting because I feel like traditionally Shanahan likes a bigger slot receiver.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of keeping Jennings inside, he moved him outside and had Ray move inside. Now, it's just one practice. I don't want to draw a lot of conclusions from that. But if Debo gets hurt or Ayuk gets hurt throughout the season, is that what they're going to do?
Yeah, and that's a problem because Juwan Jennings isn't beating any starting cornerback in the
That's
NFL on the
right.
outside, or maybe some, but not any like decent one. Nothing against
Yeah.
Juwan Jennings, but you run like a
I mean,
4-8.
I agree. No, I agree.
Yeah, you're a slot receiver, and maybe a good one, But I think the idea is to have a platoon of the big slot and the gadget little slot. That makes sense, and that's what they
Yeah.
have with Ray and Jawan. It's just to your point. If Ayuk or Debo misses time, Danny Gray better be ready, and he better be a complete receiver.
Yes.
Yeah, not one trick pony stuff like the whole route tree, everything. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. That's exactly where my mind went is like, man, maybe Danny Gray needs to be ready quicker than they would hope for.
He didn't get any targets today. And usually that would make me raise an eyebrow, but I did see him run right by me, uncovered deep, while Nate Sudfeld checked down in the flat. So we'll see. Nate Sudfeld also hit a 50-yard throw. So I'm not saying Nate Sudfeld's too cautious. He just missed him that one time.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
You got any more? Or do you I got one more question, but do you have any super chats you want to run through?
No, I think it's just a bunch of like oh yeah, hold on. Kenneth says, Grant, would you say we are good at the youth of Niner players? Because the Rams look like the Golden Girls right now. I see injuries every week. Yeah. I like some of the young players in the Niners. I do. I think Drake Jackson looks a little leaner than he did at minicamp, which is good because I was surprised. But yeah, I don't know.
Here's
Sorry.
what I've heard you say, and I don't know. I mean, you may not have picked up on it, but I remember when OTAs were ending, some of the guys that you had concerns about were those rookies. You talked
Mm-hmm.
about Drake Jackson being
Mm-hmm.
a little heavier than what you think he should play at. You talked about Ty Davis Price
Yep.
really kind of being in and out, not practicing, being hurt. You
Yep.
talked about and Mason, remember he came in and came on strong. So what does that mean for Ty Davis Price? And then you talked about Danny Gray, how it was disappointing that he had the hamstring injury. I've heard you say something good about each and every one of them, which
Yeah.
shows that they took this time away from the team to really get ready for a training camp. And as rookies, that's really all you can ask for. Put yourself in a position to go out and compete. And it sounds like they've done that.
Right. I mean, because the rookies who start dominating from day one usually like the future Hall of Famers. So
Yeah.
if you don't dominate day one, that's okay. You still might be a Hall of Famer or a very good player. It's just you're a rookie. Learn,
Yeah.
improve. And it seems like these guys so far are. I mean, I didn't see Danny Gray get the ball yet, but we shall see what happens tomorrow. He's not calling his own plays. Maybe they'll feature him tomorrow.